I will show you the perfect candy apple recipe with the perfect crisp and crunch. No thick candy apples. Okay, so we are going to make a really great candy apple recipe, and I am using 431. That's 4 cups of sugar, 3 cups of water, and 1 cup of Karo. And this is the Karo that I'm using. And because I always forget to add my flavor, I am going to add 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. So you go ahead and give this a stir. And I am going to add my Wilton's white icing color. You want to give this a few drops until your candy apple mixture is a milky white. Okay, so I am going to put this on the stove until it reaches 300 degrees, and then I am going to take it off and add my color. Okay, my candy has reached 300 degrees here. So I am going to use a soft pink color. I'm going to use a chocolate, just a drop of chocolate, just to darken it up a little. Okay. So when you're dipping your apples, you want to just dip the whole apple and you rotate your apple until you get a full coverage here. These are big apples. And then you just want to scrape the bottom of your apple really good. I showed you yesterday what will happen and how your apples will look if you don't scrape the bottom of your candy apples really good. And you just place it on the silicone mat. You rotate your apple. You scrape it on the side of the pot really good. These are really big apples. Repeat the process. Dip your apple and rotate your apple. And just scrape the bottom of your apple on the side of the pot. Now, someone had mentioned yesterday about a tilt and flip. It's another way to get the extra candy off the bottom of your apple without scraping the bottom of your apple. So one day I will try that just to see how it works for me. But until then, I will keep scraping on the edge of the pot to get the extra candy off my candy apples. It's just my preference. What works for me may not work for others, and what works for others may not work for me. So I really do like this. I have no issues with bubbles or anything like that. I really like doing it this way. There's really not no wrong way how to make candy apples. It's so many ways to make candy apples or any treat. So this is the perfect apple. It's a great candy apple recipe. 431, 4 cups of sugar, 3 cups of water, and 1 cup of corn syrup. It has the perfect crunch, the perfect crisp. It's not too thick to bite into. I really love it, and I think you will too. Here's a cute candy apple bowl that I do have, and you can learn how to make these also. I do have a link down below. So We're going to put this candy apple inside the box. It does already have a hole, but only a straw and a wooden stick, a candy apple stick, can go through it. This will not go through due to the bling. It's too thick. So it will not go through. So before we place the candy apple down in the box, we need to widen this hole. In order to widen this hole, you make a slit on each side of the circle. You can make 2 slits or you can make 4 slits. You can make a slit on the left, on the right, and then you can go top and bottom. I'm just going to make one on the right and the left. So once you make that slit, you can stick the stick through. So right before you close your box, you want to put your folds down and then bring your lid down and then fold this front piece right into the box. Okay, so now you have your perfect little box. I have a bow, and you can go down in the description box below to learn how to make these. So I am just going to put some hot glue on the back. So I have hot glue on the back to attach to the candy apple stick. Now you have the perfect candy apple recipe, the perfect crunch, and the perfect crisp to your candy apples. Enjoy your weekend. Se me ha pedido que haga mis videos de YouTube en español. Publiqué un video mañana a las 9 de la noche en español.